Salute,
Um,
salute to the boxing world.
salute. I was just watching. I had he had Quentin Randall on. You know, he fighting Kid Austin.
Oh, who?
I was listening to him interview.
Who?
Quentin Randall.
Oh yeah.
He's fighting Kid Austin. Give me a second. I'll put it on. No, I'm making you chicken. I'm making you fish right now. So go sit down. Yeah, that's fish.
Looks like chicken.
That's a good matchup.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he was doing the interview. I was looking at that because that's a fight that I want to see too. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. That's a better matchup right now than what we about to get into.
Think so?
I already know how you feel because I'm like, man, this shit is this shit is weak. I don't know if you saw the shit I put on last night. Man, this shit. Fight week is weak.
I seen it.
Fight week is weak, bro.
But look, this guy, he has a boxer's chance, you heard?
He does. But I'm looking
I'm gonna tell you something from a prize fighter's view. Where he's gonna go wrong is he's gonna try to knock Canelo out. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. You think I don't even know if he even got it in him like that right about now.
Look, see, Canelo gonna be downstairs on it. Canelo's defense is superb. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And look, he better not dare be in the danger zones, the ropes or the corner. I'm telling you.
But that's where he fight from, though. You know, like if Castano can get him on the damn ropes.
Done. He's done. You see what happened with Kovalev, right?
Yeah. He caught him bouncing off that damn thing. Big right hand.
Look. The ropes is catch-22. It go both ways. You got him chopped off on the leverage part. He could also bounce off the ropes and knock you out with an overhand right or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Wilder did.
The white boy.
Yeah, Hellenius.
Yeah, exactly. So the ropes and the corner is the danger zone. Stay away from it. The fight goes down in the middle of the ring. See, if Charlo was to come out and fight like a boxer like me, knowing how to think, when I come out, my jab is going to be blinding him. I'm keeping him off balance. I'm all the way around him. I'm not even giving him a chance of setting him up. You understand what I'm saying?
Hell no. But I don't see him. I don't think he got it, bro.
Yeah, look, I'm just telling you that Canelo is going to tear his body up and going to slow him down, and he's going to stop him.
You said before round 6 in the back. Listen, I'm not playing with y'all, man. Go ahead.
I'll give him 8 rounds.
That's it.
That's it.
8 rounds. Oh shit! I was giving him to round 9.
I'll give him 8. Yo, it may be sooner.
Sooner. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, he always got a. Yo, he always has a scary look in his eyes. The Charlo do.
Oh my god, bro! Only real street dudes know that shit though.
Yeah.
Only real street dudes know that. But I'm looking at him and I'm like, man, listen. You ain't even you. You ain't even you, bro.
Now, yo, hold on. See, I don't be knowing. I'm not saying I'm not a fan because I'm a fan of every boxer. You heard? Because it takes heart and ability to get in that math class and solve that math problem. But listen, I didn't know that this Charlo dude jumped up 2 weight classes for this fight.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's not Jamal.
Yo, does he know how slow he's gonna be?
No, no. That's why That's why, like the other day when we talked about it, I fell asleep. I was mad because I was like, damn, I know he about to be busy for the next couple of days. But I really wanted to talk about it. Like everybody think this shit is just, they brush it off like that ain't gonna be a big thing.
What are you, nuts? That's gonna be the main factor. Yo, he's really gonna forget about it. Yo, oh man. Look.
Yeah, this is not Jamal. This is not the big Charlo that this
I thought it was I didn't. Oh my goodness.
Pink.
Give me a few minutes. Go put it.
Okay.
That's mismanagement right there. But I respect the check though, you heard?
Well, they saying it. This how they saying the shit went down. Since Big Charlo wasn't ready, right? Since he wasn't ready because of the mental shit. Now he down there with, one of the niggas from your era down there with Roy. He got away from all the shit in Houston.
Right.
They want to make sure he ready. So instead, because he's not getting Benavidez. I already Sean did the math on the Benavidez fight. They're gonna take the Benavidez fight after they 3-fight deal, and after Benavidez put some more wars on his resume. You're just not getting Canelo beating up a bunch of nobodies, then you go beat up Caleb Plant, and we're gonna give you the Canelo fight. No, you're not getting that. You missed the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Fucking up the belts twice.
That's a fact.
You missed your opportunity. Now you're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to beat some real people that Canelo seen or deemed, you know what I'm saying, credible for him to fight you.
Yep.
Whatever. But that's where you at with it right now. So you got Jamel moving up from 154 to 168.
14 pounds. Do you know how much weight that is, man?
Explain to the people.
Listen, that weight right there is like cement feet. That was terrible. That was mismanagement right there, man. Terrible. Terrible. Terrible.
You ain't even, see, I know you probably, when you found out it was Jamel and not Jamal, because you really don't give a fuck about either one of them niggas like that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But when you found out that it was Jamel, I know you was like, hold on.
2 weight classes. Look. Canelo's already comfortable because he don't fought there. You heard? See, this is what I'm trying to say, man. This plays a part in this shit, man. Canelo's already seasoned at this weight class. This dude is a first-time offender. He done changed nutritionists. He done came up all this weight. It's gonna be a main factor on him tonight. Watch. Once Canelo start going down in that basement on him, then go back upstairs and start finishing the motherfucking crib, he's done. He's done. Because I'm gonna tell you something. He's gonna exhaust energy moving around trying to stay away from Canelo. You heard?
Yeah, it's not the same weight. That's a lot. That's different weight that you trying to
and trying to avoid your opponent and getting tore up with the body shots is terrible.
Excuse me. What was that?
Mello, go watch TV. Here's the remote. Here. Go in the back room.
I'm just being honest, man. You heard?
Yep, bro, listen. Oh, look, he said, y'all, look, you and Hapolito got the same round, Canelo KO round 7.
Okay. Respect, baby. Respect.
Because I'm already looking at him getting KO. I'm like, I'm not feeling the body language. You know, we real big on the body language. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you ain't got the body language. You ain't got the people. You ain't got nothing.
The dude always got a scary look in his eyes. That's all I say. You know, I don't know. It's a fear factor thing. I don't know what it is. You know?
I just know that like when the way Canelo was looking at him to stare down, like I thought Canelo was like and
And
when
look,
changed levels on him at the press conference, I was like, yeah, you ain't ready, bro. There's
look,
levels to this.
look,
There's a few more levels that you ain't never seen. You gonna find out tonight.
look. And did you see the height difference?
Yeah,
Watch. Canelo loves that.
that's a fact. All of this and that, all of that. All of that, because every time he does that, he coming back with something. You know what I'm saying? You think you landed because you grazed the chin, but he's coming back with something. When you
Uh,
do this, he coming with man.
yo,
I'll be watching.
his chin is U.S. Steel. You heard? So,
And
yep.
with the I don't know, like Quinn Randall just said it. Oh, Shaw's interview's over now. I would play some. He said Charlo gets hit a lot.
Listen, like I said,
Charlo get hit a lot.
he's there for a rude awakening.
He get hit a lot. You're gonna be there for Canelo to put you on your ass, buddy. Like, and I don't see the like the last time I seen an opportunity like this was Floyd getting that, not even Arturo Gotti, the Oscar shit. The way that, yeah, bro, you already done agreed to everything. Canelo not gonna pull out the fight mid press conference because you got a little spicy. Canelo changed levels on you, bro. All that nice shit went out the window, and you ain't know how to respond. Did you see the press conference?
Yeah, he told him we gonna see. Yeah.
He ain't have no response to like, see what?
No, he said Charlo was like, yeah, you got skills and shit, but so do I. And all some other shit, and Canelo was like, yeah, we gonna see. You know?
I'm gonna fuck you up. Canelo basically said, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, that's what he's telling him. And he also said that he hate fucking Oscar. Oscar will fuck your life up when you leave him.
Yeah. But yo, you know what it was, man? Like a lot of people don't want to remember. They don't want to remember that what not Victor, what Virgil Ortiz is now to Oscar. Canelo was first.
Yeah, it was like that at one time. The relationship changed.
Canelo was his first Golden Boy replacement.
Yeah, but look.
Then he tried to get Ryan, but now it's really Virgil. But at first, it was a match. Like if it would have worked out, it'd been a match made in heaven. Canelo, Oscar, the Golden Boy Part 2. He get into the bag. He fights everybody. But Canelo was on some shit like, hey, bro, I can beat up a bunch of average motherfuckers and get paid the same. Like, I don't even fucking need you.
For real. Well, listen, not to cut you off. Don't the Virgil dude, he be getting injured a lot, don't he?
He injured himself.
Yeah, well, he ain't. His career is going nowhere.
This is what he does. This is what he does. Oh, there go my nigga OG Hap in the building. One of the first niggas on this YouTube shit. Oh, listen. There you go. He's seen
on YouTube. Hey, what's up? What's up,
Happily
fellas?
told. Ohio run boxing. What
Fight
do
day.
it do?
What's good, dog? Saludos.
Salute. What's going on?
Luke,
Can you hear me?
we ain't doing nothing. We ain't doing nothing but speaking the truth.
All right. Look. I'm totally in agreement with Lord of the Rings. Like, I don't know you, but like your take on this is exactly the same as mine.
Hey, respect, baby, respect. You heard?
I just jumped in. I don't know what y'all talking about. You guys might exercise.
Oh, how we talking about tonight? What's going on tonight? The main event.
Oh, you talking about my boy Canelo get that knockout?
Oh, there it is. 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 Nothing less. There
No.
it is.
I just don't see. I don't see the fire, bro. Like I don't see the fire, my nigga. Like where's the fire at, bro?
Not
No, I
even that.
think to be honest, man, I'm gonna be honest. I'm rooting for Charlo. I am rooting for Charlo. I think he does have a chance to win this. Some people think I'm crazy, but I think he does. I think he does. I think he does have a chance. I just don't think.
Look, not to cut you off. If he boxes properly,
That's what I was getting at. Some people think that Jamel is gonna knock Canelo out, and I mean, I don't see that. I think his power can carry from 154 to 168, but Canelo is durable and can take some shots. He done face stronger guys. I see this going to distance. I definitely see this going to distance. I don't. If there's anybody gonna hurt anybody, in my opinion, just my opinion, I think Canelo can hurt Jamel. I just don't see Jamel hurting Canelo.
No. I'm telling you. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. What I told Smoke. This dude jumping up 14 pounds and running around trying to stay away from Canelo, and him going downstairs. That's terrible, man. That's terrible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Y'all go ahead on that one.
Yeah, I mean, you mean going to the body? Is that what you're talking about? Going downstairs? Is this part of the game plan?
I'm saying Canelo tearing your body up, and you're also moving around all around the ring trying to stay away from him. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
The energy you exhausted.
Wasting energy, yeah.
You have jumped up all this weight. Your body's different. Things of this nature. You know what I'm saying? So he got a little problem. He got a problem on his hands tonight.
Yeah. If he can't get Canelo respect any type of punching power, it's definitely gonna be a long night, man.
And keep in mind also, sorry, Ohio, I don't mean to interrupt you, but there's also a mental aspect of boxing. Yeah. And you got to realize, like, Charlo has been chasing a Canelo fight for 10 fucking years, bro.
Yeah.
He's been running and begging and fucking scraping to get this fucking fight. And he respects Canelo so much that it's going to be overwhelming when he gets in there, bro. And Canelo doesn't give a shit about fucking Charlo. He's already thinking about his next fight.
At all. He want to break him up and move on.
That's
it.
He gonna break him up, man. That's gonna be interesting. Like I said, I'm actually rooting for Charlo. This is the first time in a long time I root against Canelo. I'm a Canelo fan, man. I've been yes, I called him out on his, drug, popping dirty. I'm always a guy to give you second chances. I don't never throw nobody out the dumpster if they get caught with the PEDs type stuff. I'm the type that, you get caught multiple times, then yes, there's a problem. But
that's very, very unprofessional, and you advocate being a professional.
Yeah, right. So I've never get caught up in when I hear people get caught up with the PEDs. Oh man, I'm done with them. And then when you find your favorite fighter doing the same thing, you justify it. It's like, okay, but I'm not like that. But again, I'm a Canelo fan, but tonight it's going to be hard to root against Jamel. I think Jamel is daring to be great by going up 2 weight classes, even though, like I said, it could be suicide. But
you said it yourself, daring. You said it. I didn't say it.
He's daring to get paid. That's what he's doing. He doesn't care if he's great. He wants that money.
I respect that check. Get that check, baby.
Yeah.
But as far as
they don't take risks at all. They don't take risks at all. I mean, I've been saying what he's doing. I said his brother should have did before Canelo snatched the 168 title IBF from Caleb Plant. I told them that Jamal should have went to 168 and fought Caleb Plant because he didn't really have nobody there at 160 that was fighting him. He was too.
That's a great point, Ohio.
Yes.
Yeah. There's all these people at 168 just sitting there not fighting each other, and they let Canelo's little ass come up there and just sweep through the division like a fucking tornado. Yeah. Like, why wasn't Caleb Plant unifying with Smith or what's his name, Billy Joe, Why weren't they all unifying? Like what? They were just waiting there, like sitting ducks,
Right.
and he fucking
I,
took the
I, I
whole
and I
fucking
called that
division
out.
out.
I called that out, and I remember Ness from Top Boxing Boys. Shout out to Ness. He actually used a meme of mine and actually gave me a shout out because I had a picture of Jamal and David Benavidez at the time and Demetrius, and I had all of them with skeletons waiting for Canelo, saying why these guys are not trying to fight each other, but they're waiting for
It's
the Canelo
true. You
ticket.
were right on the money.
And they were all undefeated. And I said, you have to. Back when I was like, look, not too long ago, Kelly Pavitt had to fight Erison Miranda before he
Yeah,
fought Jermaine Taylor. If he
that's a
didn't
fact.
fight an Erison Miranda who can punch,
Yeah,
I
Edison
don't think
Miranda. Yeah, I
he
remember
don't
that.
survive a Jermaine Taylor knockdown. That's just
No,
my opinion.
that's a fact.
Uh, that's just my opinion. He doesn't survive that onslaught with Jermaine. You gotta fight a monster before you get that big fight. You gotta prepare yourself. And I always felt like some of these guys just wait. Caleb Plant, he gets the ticket, right? And then in the 10th round, he's asking the champion, how good do I look? If you fought a monster before you fought Canelo, you wouldn't be looking for validation. You would be knowing that you deserve to be here. So that's my problem with certain guys that just wait just to get the big fight instead of earning
Man,
it.
that was a great point, bro.
Caleb,
That's just,
to
that's
me,
my opinion.
that was good news right there, Ohio. Real talk. Listen, Caleb Plant used to need to just get on the front of the GQ magazine and be a model. You know what I'm saying? Good looking. No, I'm just being honest. Because as far as that killer instinct, he don't have that.
No, he can talk trash though.
He can talk it all. He can
I
act.
mean, he did slap the shit out of fucking Charlo.
He said he did it twice.
His bitch ass still hasn't gone up to 168. I mean, I think Maul could beat Plant, but not coming off a fucking 3-year layoff.
Hell no.
Nah, I thought he was supposed to be fighting Danny Jacobs. I think that was a safe fight for him, but mentally, Jamal
Wait,
is not.
who was gonna fight Danny Jacobs?
It was supposed to be Jamal. I heard that was a rumor like about a couple weeks ago.
I
Jamal.
think Jacobs beats the shit out of Jamal. It's the bad style
Damn.
matchup.
You could be right because like I said, we haven't seen what Jamal looked like, but to me it's still a safe fight and an okay fight for him coming
Right.
back.
It's a mid-level joint for him. That's good enough.
Yep. So I think that's safe and it's not too dangerous because Danny haven't been looking good in his last couple fights either. So I think that's a good
Um,
fight for him.
oh,
That's just my opinion.
so is it?
Hey, I got a question for you guys. What fight that Jermell had do you think prepares him the most for Canelo?
Nobody.
None.
What's the most similar?
I'm gonna tell you the Castano pressure. I don't think Canelo is gonna be coming. So that's the thing. He's gonna be coming. And one thing I did like about Jamel is that he adapted in the second fight. I don't really hear too many people give Jamel that much credit of how he adapted to the second round against Castano. How he was able to box and turn up out of the pocket. Still get caught in sometimes in fire arrangement, but he stayed disciplined enough to keep the game plan, and he got the knockout against Castano. So I think if I got to pick a fight that's really close, it will be Castano, but that's kind of hard because Canelo, I don't know
No,
anybody
it doesn't have
that
to
he
be exact. It's similar. That's what I would have picked too. I would have said the
because
same thing.
it's a counter puncher, a real good counter puncher. I don't think he really faced a real great counter puncher like Canelo. I mean, Tony Harrison boxed, but he's not known to be a great counter puncher. You know what I mean?
But
So
if he stays on them ropes, he's done, man. He can forget about it.
yeah, I don't think I don't think he's going. I really believe if he's smart enough and the game plan is to stay in the middle of the ring, but box. Do not try to take risks. If Jamel take risks,
He's
Canelo gonna be
gone.
Canelo's gonna be there. He's gonna be waiting for you to. It ain't gonna be no onslaught like people think. Jamel is just gonna go in there and start letting his hands go. I think in the back of
No,
his mind, he
no.
knows this is the bigger guy, and he better just throw some jabs here and there and get out of the way and try to catch Canelo off guard. Now, where he might have his success is when Canelo slows down. 8th and 9th round, Canelo
Yep.
has fatigue problems. I think I think that's going to be the game plan where they got to turn it up a little bit because Canelo likes to rope a dope. He likes to get his win back by not throwing punches on the ropes and
Yeah, he
moving
takes
back.
rounds off.
So that's where Bill will capitalize on, and I think he can
If
capitalize
it
on
goes that far.
I just wanted to say real fast that Toby's in the building, so we global. We in the UK. Salute.
it. Yep.
Salute to Toby. What I've been thinking about recently, thinking about this fight, was maybe if he was with Ronnie Shields, because the way he used to box when he was with Ronnie would be more of a problem for Canelo than the Derek James style. What do you guys think about that?
I respect what you're saying, but I'm gonna tell you something. Me coming from a prize fighter, I don't care if he's with Jesus being trained. It's all up to you how you think. You just said it earlier. It's a mental thing. Winning is all about.
I agree with that. I'm
This
just
is
saying,
how
like, I think that the way he was boxing under Ronnie was more conducive to him having success against Canelo than the Derek James come forward behind a jab and try to pressure. Like, I don't think that's gonna fucking work against Canelo at
Not at
all.
all. Not at all. Not at all. That's
Yeah,
why I'm
not-
saying
so
it's how you think.
That's walking right into the fucking trap, man.
What I'm saying though, he wanted to be a knockout puncher. So Ronnie told him that he wasn't a knockout puncher. And he was like, man, I don't like this shit. Because, Ronnie was like, your brother's the knockout puncher. You're the boxer. He didn't want to hear that shit.
Well,
He didn't hear it.
sometimes you have to be shown that.
Well, I don't know if you want to wait till you're 30 to figure that shit out.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about from your opponent. You have to be shown that you're not a knockout puncher. You feel me?
He about to be 30, and he
So,
about to figure it out. He's in
if
his
he's
30s and
look,
figure that
if,
shit out.
my point I'm making, if he's a boxer, box. Do
Who's
it,
not a
box.
puncher though? Who y'all saying is not a Jamel? Y'all saying he's not a puncher?
We're not saying that he's not a puncher, but
He's a
what we're saying,
puncher at 154. He's not a puncher at
what we're saying is that, bro, like, all right, like, in my opinion, pound for pound means more than what we think your style will do at different weight classes. You actually have to fucking do it, in my opinion.
Yeah, of course.
What you mean?
Bro, I
Go
haven't
up in
seen.
weight
Show
or
him proof.
just
Like, in my opinion, Jamel Charlo is a come forward, try
So
to
look. What pound for pound means is each division you go through, you destroy motherfuckers. So you're pound for pound. You understand what I'm saying?
and I just don't think that, like, and if Jamel was gonna prove to me that he could whoop Canelo, I need to see a tiny bit of the Floyd Mayweather that was about to fight Oscar. I need some,
You
like,
need to
bro.
see
No,
that before he
I
fought
get
Canelo. Are you saying that you need to see that before he fights Canelo in this fight?
He needed a big fight.
no,
I think what he's saying. He needed a bigger fight
no. I
than
don't give a
what
fuck
he's
about.
had.
I don't give a fuck about the big fights, none of that shit, bro. This what I'm trying to tell you. This what I'm saying.
I'm trying to understand.
At the press conference, when Canelo switched levels on him and went to the, he gonna find out. He never respect my skills. He always calling me out. He gonna find out. Basically, Canelo saying, nigga, you been talking shit. You think I forgot? I'm gonna fuck you up. Charlo didn't know how to respond to that, bro.
He didn't
That's
respond to
real.
that.
That's real. He is gonna fuck him up.
Okay, here's my thing. I can't go by press conference. I mean, I
Still don't
can't
have me like
No, I'm not going
Come
by.
on, man. It's better than that.
Make me
I'm
believe.
not going by. I'm not going by that. I'm not going by that. Never that. Never that. Look, I'm giving Charlie a chance. I'm giving him a chance.
We can't go by that, man.
No, I see. I see. Listen, from you supposed to be Lions only, nigga. I saw a tall pretty cat.
Okay, hold on. I get that because his energy has been different. But do you remember? And that's not even him. This is Jamel. This is Jamel you're talking about. But I remember his brother Jamal. when he was about to move to 160, and J Rock was talking all I had, mandatory, and he said he couldn't make weight. Jamal actually stayed, which I respect him for doing that. He stayed at 154 and fought J Rock. If you don't remember, J Rock was talking all that stuff. This is before the Charlos actually became known for talking junk. That's where they came up with that
You
slogan,
talking big shit.
keep running your mouth, right? That's where the slogan came from, because they wasn't running their mouth. That it was everybody else. Let's just be honest. When
Yeah.
Charlo knocked J Rock out, when Charlo knocked J Rock out, he didn't even want to shake his hands after the fight, and people was getting mad at him because the build up, J Rock talking so much head before that fight, built it up. It didn't mean that everybody was talking about Charlo was gonna lose because he didn't have the energy. J Rock was the one talking. When the fight came on, it was J Rock getting off the canvas.
It be like that.
It was J Rock. Hold on, I got another one for you. Guillermo Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux was talking mad social media stuff about Lomachenko. He's chasing them. You're scared of me. Loma went up. Here come Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux was ready. Hold on. My bad. But Rigondeaux was ready. The moment that fight happened, it was Rigondeaux sitting on the stool quitting. But it was him who was chasing Lomo. It was him who had the energy. It was him who was talking about the dog, you know.
Loose lips always sink ships.
Yeah. The thing I left sometimes when we see it in the one that
you cutting out.
Yeah.
You cutting out, bro. All I'm saying is that, bro, when Canelo switched levels on, dang, I was like, oh.
It really was. Weigh-in sometimes throw you off. The energy of certain fighters throw you off. You know, it's like that sometimes.
I need it from you, bro, because I'm be real with you. This fight ain't the numbers ain't no, these ain't the numbers for undisputed versus undisputed.
Look, it's so rigged up with the divisions on the titles. Look, it's not surprising to me.
Because I mean, to be truthfully honest, I mean, Jamal, motherfuckers is disparaging you on a like, nigga, they acting like, yeah, you undisputed, but you undisputed in a division that your brother gave you.
Look, and to keep it tall with
you
you,
had to earn it. I mean, what you mean, his brother gay? He still got to earn that shit.
I mean, like, how, like, bro, like, I'm like,
look.
I mean, at that 154, that 154-pound division, especially when like a lot of them dudes didn't fight each other when I thought they should.
Look. Keep it tall with y'all. Being undisputed is all good. Yeah. But it means nothing if you're not defending the undisputed, because there's other fighters that also feel that they're the best in the world. So for you to continue to be undisputed, you have to show and prove. He that super fighter, you got to fight him and destroy him and continue because you're undisputed. It's not just saying.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that. But I do have to respect him for getting undisputed. But you got to think about it. On his way there, he arguably lost twice. So, you know, he did his thing, and I feel kind of bad for him because his brother being at 160 and just sitting there forever forced him to starve himself for years, bro, to be at 154 because he didn't want to be in the same division as his brother. Yeah. Now he's moving up, and look what happened with Castano. I mean, Canelo is just a different level than Castano, bro.
Hold on. And here's the thing. You're right. Castano is a different level, but we got to be careful when we use that too, because here's a fight pattern that happened. Remember, Laura fought Angulo, right? Angulo knocked down Laura about what, 3 times?
Yep.
You right? About 3 times in that fight. When Laura's next fight was Canelo, everybody was like, well, if Gulo can knock down Laura, Canelo was the better skilled fighter. What is Canelo going to do? But what they didn't point out was
but you're forgetting that Lara fought very negative against Canelo when he was with Angulo, he was standing in the pocket more.
Hold on, that's what I'm getting at. See, that's what I'm getting at. Angulo know how to cut the ring off. Canelo didn't at that time. See, it was about the attributes. It wasn't about. We knew Canelo was a better fighter than Angulo because when they fought each other, Angulo was a come forward guy. Canelo wasn't boxing. He's coming forward. So therefore, you're gonna get Canelo destroying Angulo. When it came to Laura is the boxer. He knows how to move around the ring. That was Canelo's kryptonite. But most people just overlooked the attributes and just said, well, if Laura looked at bad against Angulo, he's going to look bad against Canelo. And that didn't happen. So that's all I'm saying is sometimes we got to look at the attributes of the fighters instead of saying Jamel looked bad against Castano. So here come Canelo. That doesn't mean that he's going to have a bad outrut because Castano wasn't counterpunching.
That's a fact.
So he was just going straight head first in pressure. That was pretty much Castano.
It's always a different fight. Every fight is different. So
yeah, it's your kryptonite. What you like, and I think Canelo has faced the slicks boxers, and he's came up with plans. I think Bivol, he was throwing shots at the arms like he was trying to do against Caleb Plant in the hip. That didn't work because it was a bigger fighter. So I wonder if he's going to do the same thing against Jamel if he's trying to box, because I feel like Canelo figured out the slick style a little bit. I think he did. Billy Joe was known to be a boxer. He was able to cut that motherfucker, gave him a bigger ring and everything. You want a bigger ring? Okay, you can have it. I'm going to break your fucking eye. How about that? You can have the ring. I'm going to break your fucking eye. So I look at, and here's another thing that people don't say about Canelo, because I like Canelo. He got Rashidi Ellis, one of the fastest welterweights with the speed, and he can box. You know, it's his legs was the problem with Rashidi, is sometimes he slows down. I think Rashidi would have gave Enos problems. People call me crazy, but I think Rashidi Ellis is a good boxer. So, but Canelo had him in training camp for damn near almost 2 years. He was working with that boy. So he learned a lot in those sequences fighting, training with that boy. So I don't take Canelo is adapted. He's gotten better. So yes, I don't think Jermell is gonna bring something so different that he ain't seen. In my opinion, it ain't nothing he gonna bring that Canelo ain't seen.
That's why I say it's all about how you think. So it's up to you when that bell rings.
So yeah, that's just. I think I'm rooting.
What about the other side of it?
Bad boy. So
what about the other side of it? Which fight that Canelo had do you think has prepared him the most for Charlo?
He had
all of them.
Floyd. Floyd.
No, but in particular, like a similar type style, like we were saying with Castano and Mal. Like, which fight do you think is the most analogous for Canelo in this context?
I'm gonna say Kovalev because Canelo he's adapted to the weight class. You understand what I'm saying?
Bivol. I'll say Bivol.
Bivol, yeah, Bivol will be the closest one. I think Bivol will be the closest one. You can throw Triple G in there, but Triple G, I wouldn't consider him like a Jermell Charlo.
Style. See, I would say Danny Jacobs.
I'm going.
Athleticism, because Danny is okay.
I feel what y'all saying. I'm going by already been there at the weight class and a newcomer to the weight class. That's what I'm determining. You know what I mean?
No, I get that completely. You're exactly right on that. But what I'm saying is, which fight that Canelo has fought already is most similar to this? I think it's Jacobs.
In my opinion, it's Bill. On how Derek James is going to be teaching, like we already know what Derek James is going to do. He ain't nothing.
He might be right about Jacobs, because Jacobs really was beating up on Canelo's head. You know what I mean? So
yeah, Jacobs is a solid fighter, bro. That guy, to me, he's mentally stronger. He's mentally stronger than
he gave Canelo a problem. He really did.
I mean, Danny Jacobs put Canelo.
Yeah.
So if I'm Jermell, I'm looking at that fight and trying to see what worked there.
Well, I know one thing. He better not stand right there in front of him. I know that.
I'm saying his trainer already said what? What his trainer say?
I don't know.
His trainer said he don't watch tape on fighters.
Yeah, he trains everybody the same fucking way he fought, and
Why?
that's why they lose.
Why? Why would you not? Why wouldn't you want to watch y'all opponents' footage? What are you talking about?
I'm
It's just
telling you
dumb.
that's what he
It's
said.
just stupid.
Telling you what he said. That's what he said. Everybody made sure that they pointed that out about Diddy James.
That's the dumbest shit I heard in my life, man.
He literally said that, by the way.
Word up. Take
Papa's
that.
not making that up, bro. He really said that.
So what he's telling me is, if you fighting a southpaw, you're not going to be sparring with no southpaws while you're training in camp. So that's basically what he's telling me. You know.
Well, what he said was that he doesn't watch tape, and that's stupid.
I mean, like, come on, you going into a lion's den and don't know how many lions in there.
Exactly.
But listen, but lie. Everybody's saying Bud on steroids for the ass of Earl too.
Everybody's saying. Look, man. I'm speaking facts. I'm speaking reality, man. That's the dumbest shit in the world to not watch footage of the opponent. Very dumb.
It's extremely stupid. Yes.
Oh my God. And you the coach. You the coach of all these.
And on top of that, he's spreading himself way too thin, working with all these guys like Anthony Joshua and stuff, instead of focusing on his guys.
He's a celebrity trainer. That's what he is. He wants to be a celebrity, you know?
Earl Spence, Anthony Joshua, Jermell Charlo, Ryan Garcia. You throw Frank Martin in there.
Yeah.
It's just he's spreading himself way too thin. There's no way he could train all those guys at his maximum efficiency.
Yeah, see, that's the difference between a teacher and a trainer. See, he's limited. You feel what I'm saying?
Because he just had.
If you watch his fights, which I've watched some of them, Derek James, he literally teaches them to make the exact same mistakes he used to make when he got knocked out. They jab and then they dip, and as soon as somebody times that, as soon as you see he's jabbing and then he's gonna dip, that's why Crawford was like, "Okay, bang, you're on the floor, bitch."
Overhand right never fails.
Yeah, you're right about that. That's so crazy you said that, because I actually mentioned this on his show when I was talking about Derek James training Frank Martin and them, and they all had the post fight interview. They all said the same thing, from Earl, him, and even AJ when he won his fight, the previous one before the one he just had now. They all was talking about how their timing was off, how they wasn't able to find their timing, and I'm just like, wow, what a coincidence! All you guys is under him are talking about your timing being off.
You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. The other guy, if he's any good, is going to notice it. And that's what happened. Like, one round it took for Crawford to figure it out. He jabs, then he dips down and tries to go to the body. He would jab, he blocked the jab, and then when he dipped down, he came with the overhand left and just clocked him every single time, bro, and messed his fucking face up.
Look, when you shoot your jab, you don't bring your jab back, and you dip down, you're off balance. So any overhand punch is gonna put you down.
Exactly.
So, I mean, like, it's the opposite is shoot your jab, boom, bring your jab back side to side. You feel what I'm saying? That's the object, not no shoot your jab and do all this shit. No.
They dip down. That's what they do. They go down, and instead of going lateral, they go down, and it's like they're right there sitting ducks.
And that's why they go down. You know?
I agree completely.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah, listen. Diddy James has a nice little stable right about now. He's thinking about it like other people are thinking about it, like, look what he's doing. Like, yo, bro, he just had a Frank Martin, Earl Spence, Anthony Joshua. He got Mel, Earl coming back up. Frank Martin hoping that because the fight he turned down against Shakur, and he gets a fight in December. If Earl fighting in December, how the fuck? And then maybe we talking about Wilder Joshua in February. How you training these niggas, bro?
Not him. Not him. I just told y'all he's a celebrity trainer. That's all it's based on. See, when you're a teacher, you're concerned because it's like you don't want to be ridiculed. You don't want to be made a fool of in front of people. So you're teaching him how to win. See, a trainer has to recertify every 9 months. Oh yeah, whether he does anything or not. A teacher, what I teach you and Ohio learns and Ohio teaches smoke and so forth and so on, I'm doing my job because I'm teaching you something that's working. He's not doing that. He's a celebrity trainer. Oh, he grabbing these dudes that took flaws with names, he's snatching them up, gassing them up, and he's sitting them aside. Things is all twisted right now. That's what's going on.
Did you used to box, Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I'm a 1988 New York State middleweight champion. Mike Tyson stayed.
Yeah, that's why everything you're saying makes perfect sense. It's so funny when you hear someone talking and like you could tell the difference between a fucking someone who doesn't know shit and like everything you say makes perfect sense to me.
So that's what's going on with that debacle right there. You know what I mean? That's what's going on. So it's a celebrity.
Who do you think are like your top? Give me like your 3 favorite trainers like from the past.
Mine number 1 is Kevin Rooney, my former trainer.
Rooney, the Tyson, the Customato disciple.
Yes. Kevin Rooney.
You used to work with him.
Yeah, that's my mentor. That's my trainer, Kevin Rooney.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Oh man, Manuel Stewart.
Yeah, amazing.
And I'm not gonna say a trainer. What's your name?
Haplo.
All right. I'm not gonna say a trainer. I'm gonna say a fighter. And Sugar Ray Robinson, because like he said, boxing is like algebra. It's about angles. So that's my winning mentality. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
So
I like Eddie Futch.
Oh yes.
Ray Arcel and
it's so many of them.
Emmanuel Stewart, of course. I like the Kronk style.
Yes.
I like Georgie Benton.
See?
But Kevin Rooney is a hell of a fucking trainer. He's very underrated. Nobody talks about him enough. And when bitch ass Don King fired him, that was the end of Mike Tyson.
That's what went wrong with Mike's situation, you know.
Yeah, why would you do that? Why would you take away the winning formula that you have?
Because he came from the hood. He was surrounded by hood mentalities. You understand what I'm saying? He wasn't surrounded by.
It wasn't Tyson. It was Don King who fired Kevin Rooney.
No, exactly, because Don was involved with hood dudes. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You feel me?
You think he thought that would be a good thing? I mean, I don't see how that logic makes any sense, bro. You got Kevin Rooney, the guy who's solid with this guy, and he's winning. Why take that out of the equation? It's just dumb.
A lot of times when a certain individual has a little more power than you want them to have, you're trying to get rid of them. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, to keep the control. That makes sense.
Right,
he wanted the control over Tyson, so Kevin Rooney he had too much influence over him. Yeah, exactly. I get it.
So you know how this thing go, man. You know, this boxing is like the drug game, man. It's just legal money. You know, so. But
Bob said we got all the money.
Yo, look, that's what it's about, man. That check. Look, you could be 60 and old, and don't be with the proper team, conglomerate, and nobody knows who you are. You can barely pay your rent or your car, whatever it is, because this boxing game is the drug world. It's just legal money, and it's not what you know or what you can do. It's who you know. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
So that's why things like this happen. See, these fighters be holding these belts for years. You know, on a legal term with the belt, you're supposed to defend the belt every 90 days. These fighters be holding these belts for 2 or 3 years, and these promoters, they be tucking these fighters away. You feel what I'm saying? With these sanction fees and things of this nature, man. So they got the game all twisted up, man, as far as people getting their fair share. You feel me? So that's why I see why Charlo doing what he doing. He gonna get that bag, you know, whether he win or lose, he getting that bag. But as far as prestige, I just don't see it happening. Not tonight, you know.
yeah. I think to me, it's the bag, and then maybe slide back down to 154 and see what's down there for another bag.
Who's he gonna fight down there?
I think he deserves. Here's my thing, though. I think this fight, it was deserving of him for him to get that big fight. He needed a big fight. I said that when he was at 154. Before Canelo fought Triple G, I thought that was the fight for him. I thought 160 Triple G would have been a good fight for him to go up to 160 at the time before Canelo fought him in a trilogy. I was screaming for that because to me, when you become undisputed, yeah, it's time for your big fights, man. You can only do
That's
so
what,
much.
Ohio.
You
That's
see,
what I'm saying.
Ohio, if
And
he
he had
had
to
done that,
compete.
Ohio, then he would be more prepared for this moment. But he's not. He's coming off this long ass layoff of fucking surgery, and he's
See,
fucking moving up 2 weight classes. Like, dude, it's just stupid, man.
he hasn't.
They
He
don't fight
hasn't. Look,
enough.
he
The
hasn't.
PBC fighters are not active enough, man.
He
If they
hasn't.
were more active, they'd do better.
That's why I call it the poor boxing company. You know, that's how people look.
You mentioned Ray Robinson before. That dude would fight every fucking 3 weeks sometimes.
Huh?
Yeah,
If you're in the ring fighting, man, you're sharp. You're used to fucking fighting.
That's
When
what
you're
I'm
just
saying.
sparring and shit, sparring is different.
That's what I'm saying.
In
This guy,
sparring, like you don't like the person's not there to fucking try to kill you in sparring. They're
right?
just working with you.
And you're
If
not.
you're
And
yeah,
the visual's not there. You're not in front of a big crowd. You're not on television. Things of
right.
this
The
nature.
pressure, the people watching, yeah, the whole
yeah.
thing. Yeah, I agree.
I
You
don't
haven't
think
done,
he's ready for that moment. He's not ready for that moment.
you haven't done this in 3 years, man. You have to get psychologically prepared again for this. You know?
I'm just like he's never been like anything close to this moment. Like with when I say I need some Floyd from him, even before Floyd got the Oscar, he got the Arturo Gotti fight.
Smoke. Let me ask you not to cut you off. When you keep saying you need some Floyd from him, what do you mean by that?
I need some attitude, bro. I ain't got no attitude from him. He don't got no what he don't got to me. He don't look like he look like he know he's not gonna win the motherfucking fight.
That's why I told you about the scary look he
Man,
always has in his eyes.
you
Yeah,
look,
for
you know you're
real.
gonna
Like you
win.
ain't even got the bullshit to even. You know how a nigga can bluff? He ain't even bluffing.
You gotta have that killer instinct.
I think it's respect. Listen, sometimes you gotta understand certain fighters have respect. You know, you ain't showing too much respect, but I don't think give Canelo doesn't come off like a type where you just gonna talk trash. And I'm gonna give you another example. Sean Porter was another one. Sean Porter, I remember Adrian Broner talking trash to everybody he about to fight. When it came to Sean Porter, he went after Kenny. He went after Kenny. He didn't go after Sean. Why?
Yeah.
Why not Sean? Sean doesn't give you that. So it was like make him look like a bully type of thing leading up to the fight. So it was more about Broner versus Kenny than Broner versus Sean. It was just how he carried himself. And I think Canelo, Triple G, Loma, they don't have those type of personalities to make you really just want to go after them and become that villain. It's just how they
I was
carry
born
themselves.
ready.
Yeah, just how they carry themselves. That's just how I
I
look
was
at it.
born ready. I was born ready. Listen, He switched. Listen, he switched levels on him at the press conference. Canelo said, man, basically, I don't know what you heard, but I know what Canelo said. I know what I heard. I heard you've been talking shit about me. I remember all the shit you was talking. Now I got your ass in this ring. You know, you done got you to all accesses. I'm gonna beat the fucking shit out of you right now. And when it happened, he was like, "What's wrong with this? What's wrong with Canelo?" Not nigga, levels changed, bro. The lights are really bright. I don't think he's ready, bro. I don't know. I don't think he's ready.
Basically, what Canelo was saying, he doesn't speak good English, but what he really meant was, "You think I forgot? Let you slide."
Hey, didn't Caleb Plant come at Canelo? Didn't we get some buzz with Caleb Plant?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and Canelo smashed his glasses into his face.
Right, but we got some buzz out of that, but still, that boy wanted his validation in round 10. It didn't mean nothing.
Am I good? Am I a good fighter?
It don't mean that after the fight, but
You gotta be a total bitch to be asking your opponent if you're good.
Oh, forever.
Who asks your opponent if am I good? Am I a good fighter?
Hey man, stop talking about Caleb like that. I don't know.
Yo, what trainer tells this fighter, yo, do the E-roll, man. Do the E-roll, Mikey. Holy shit.
Yo, okay. Yo, Ohio.
Go ahead.
What? When it happens, right? And Canelo catches him. Boom! Right? What is Derek gonna say? Is he gonna tell him to do the EJ?
No. You know what?
Get out of that pocket. That's what he's gonna tell him.
Ohio, you see what you just said? Exactly. If he been working on his footwork, which is the most important thing from a fighter, he'll be all right because the footwork is your vehicle. It gets you out of trouble.
Let me ask you a question real quick, Coach. Did you see that against the Casano in that last fight with him? Did you see the footwork and lateral movement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Now he do that, he gonna do well. It's footwork. It's gonna be all about his vehicle. That's what it's gonna be all about.
That 14 pound.
Yeah.
That 14-pound weight difference is gonna mean a lot, man.
That's why I tell you it's all about how you think and conditioning. That's what wins fight.
I want to see what he looked like. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry about that.
Later on in the round, I just want to see what he's gonna look like if he make it to them. You know what I'm saying?
I just said about conditioning. You heard?
Is he gonna stalk Canelo? Is it gonna be the normal same old? You know, after a while, Canelo catch him, boom! Oh shit! Damn, I didn't know he hit like that.
He shouldn't. He don't want to stalk. He don't want to stalk him, man. He want to stick and move against Canelo. He want to make it count. You understand what I'm saying?
Do you think Canelo is gonna set a trap for him?
If he go on the ropes, yes.
I ain't talking about on the ropes. Just like, cause you know, it's like we got like Canelo. Canelo can catch you in the middle of the ring, the ropes, the corner.
No, he has good defense. You mean in the middle of the ring? Yes,
yeah,
of course.
You know, 1-2.
But hold on. But what I'm trying to say is if Charlo use his jab and move his head and keep his hands up, he'll do well in the middle of the ring. You understand what I'm saying?
You know why I'm asking you this too? Because I'm asking like everybody on the panel and anybody in the chat. I'm asking because it seemed like Canelo want this damn fight a little bit more, not even a lot more than Charlo. Like,
yeah, because you said he was talking shit about him.
Yeah, like so it's like, and he say that my wrist don't hurt, don't nothing hurt. I'm good. I got all my pad work in, all that shit.
Okay, we gonna see. about 11 o'clock tonight. We'll see, because it's 4 fights, I think. We'll
Yeah, check it out because I don't know, man.
how
85?
y'all feel about what's his name? Ugas? What's his name?
Who
That's
Usyk?
an interesting fight. Ugas versus who is it?
Ugas?
Yeah, Ugas.
Barrios?
Yeah, Barrios.
Barrios, yeah. That's gonna be a war right there.
I picked Ugas, but I'm not so sure about it. I mean, Barrios to me is a loser, but Ugas is also kind of shot, and you know those Cubans, they all lie about their ages.
Yeah,
He's probably way older than what they say.
yeah.
Barrios has been fucked up by Thurman and Tank Davis, which is embarrassing.
Yeah.
But Ugas is coming off a fucking KO loss. He hasn't fought since he fought Spence, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Man, that
So,
bar,
I mean, it's been the battle of the two losers, in my opinion.
when it comes to Barrios, but in that regard, that's what we're saying though. When you got you want to call them the losers, that's the losers bracket, right? Somebody got to come up out of there to win it.
Oh, but no, you're right, because somebody's a better loser, is what
You know
you're
what I'm
saying.
So somebody got to come up out of there and win it and prove on a good on a good.
I'm like H. I got Ugas too, man, winning that. You know.
You know
That
what?
shit would be funny if that was a draw, though.
Yeah, fucked up because you know why I wouldn't. I don't think that's too far fetched because
It's not.
with Barrios, man, because he's a fucked up. Because he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And you ran over there and you starved yourself. You wasn't even supposed to take the Regis fight. You feel what I'm saying? And you starved yourself for that Tank fight for that nice check and that name because nobody would have known who the fuck you was if you didn't fight Tank for a belt that he didn't give a fuck about.
That's a fact.
It was a
No,
meaningless.
I think Ugas gets a lot of respect for beating Pacquiao, but people forget that Pacquiao was preparing for Spence, a southpaw,
Yeah.
who comes forward and ended up switching opponents at the last minute because bitch ass Spence, had his fucking detached retina that I don't believe he really had. But
That's right.
beating an old ass Pacquiao, as a last minute replacement opponent, to me, I think it gives an illusion of he's better than he really is because he 9 times out of 10 he's losing in his big fights with like Spence and other people like that. So I don't know.
I don't think Pacquiao had anything left neither. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you.
I mean, I was at that fight. I was actually in Vegas. I saw the fight live, and it was a close fight. Some people thought Pacquiao won that fight, but you got to remember, he's preparing for a come forward southpaw who fights, behind a jab and coming forward to work the body, and then he gets in there with this weird, Cuban, amateur style, standing in the pocket, counter punching kind of guy. It's completely different styles. To me, it's an overrated win.
All them Cubans fight like that.
Hey, I don't know, man. All I know is I was like, Ugas fucked the money up. I know Ugas because I think he beat Sean Porter for the WBC belt. But yeah, I think he won that fight. But he wasn't the name.
That was close too. Every time Ugas wins, it's like a tight. You could go either way on it. I wouldn't have been mad if they scored it for Pacquiao or Ugas, and I was there. But I bet on Ugas because I was like, "There's no way Pacquiao is going to be prepared for that style when he's been preparing for fucking Spence. It's
Yeah,
completely
I'm just telling
opposite.
you, 1 for 2. Okay, let's go into I'm going to what ifs. Ugas is 1 for 2 for fucking up the money, right? Because he almost fucked up the money beating Sean Porter. Because right before that, right after that, Sean Porter fought who? Earl Spence, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. Let's say Earl Spence don't get the injury and the car accident in between all of that, right before he fought Ugas, right? Earl Spence gets Manny Pacquiao. Remember, they did the press conference and everything with the suits and everything before he got the injury. Let's say Earl gets the fight. Earl beats Manny Pacquiao. Earl definitely has 80-20, 90-10 on Bud because he just got rid of the last gunslinger.
Yeah.
Wild Wild West.
That would have been totally different right there. You hear me?
I think Pacquiao would have beaten Spence. That that come forward style, he's walking into all of Pacquiao's combos. Like the reason is he doesn't fight like that.
We're not talking about Ugas, Pacquiao. We talking about Spence. If Spence don't get the injury, he gets.
That's what I'm saying. I think Pacquiao would have beaten Spence.
Right.
Let's that style matchup for Spence.
Either way, though, okay, that doesn't matter what we're saying though. Either way, is like if Earl Spence would have beaten Pacquiao for that belt, could you imagine what the damn shit would have been on how the contract situation should have been?
Being a split with him and Bud.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like if he had beaten Pacquiao,
because you
imagining that, then they would have been all, on the A side, I beat Manny Pacquiao. Like, take 10%, you bitch. You get nothing. Like fucking gay shit. Gay ass motherfuckers.
He probably wouldn't have had no room for negotiation because they would have been going crazy.
You feel what I'm saying? Because even before that, I'll go both sides. Bud was trying everything in the fucking world to get the goddamn Manny fight. Because that would have gave him even fucking Steven straight down. Shut the fuck up.
No, Aram wouldn't put Pacquiao in there with Crawford.
Exactly.
He knew that's a bad style matchup for Pacquiao.
So when it comes to that, you go like, Ugas fucked the bag up for both of them niggas because ain't nobody give a fuck about Ugas having that damn belt. We don't hear them talk about those numbers for Earl Spence now, do we? Those numbers never come up.
Nope.
What numbers? The Ugas versus which numbers?
Yeah, the Ugas versus Spence numbers. They'll never say. They always talk about he did this to Mikey, he did this with Danny, he did this with Sean. Well, what do you do with Ugas with his name, his own name? That's just him. What do you do with that?
Yeah, but if he didn't drop Sean, he would have lost that fight.
I'm just saying, what like they don't talk about them numbers. They talk about the eye. They don't talk about them numbers.
I hear what you're saying, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it would just been different. Because if Manny would have beat Earl, took them 2 belts, and had 3, and then came to Bud with like, nigga, 65-35, you know what I'm saying? 70-30. But they got no choice. It's Manny, nigga. You ain't got no choice now. It's Manny. I don't care about none of your accolades that you got. It's Manny. Do you want it or not?
Right.
But it's just crazy how Ugas fucked the bag up. He almost fucked the bag up twice. He got him. He got him on the second go around. They thought that Manny was just gonna go in there, you know what I'm saying? Pause, run right through him, and doing filthy. And Ugas had the best fight of his goddamn career, the best timing. He had the, you know what I'm saying, best place punishment. You know what I'm saying?
Did they, not to cut you off, did they say what the purse is tonight for them dudes?
The what?
How much money is it? Yeah.
Nah, I ain't even seen nothing about it. Ain't nobody talking about this fight, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy right there.
Everybody talking about this fight. That's another thing I want to talk about. Everybody talking about this fight. They still
Charlo,
talking about blood.
Charlo might,
Everything's
Charlo might be getting $100,000. This shit is on pay per
No,
view, bro.
let me see. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, this shit costs 90. I'm paying $95 for this motherfucking fight, man. This shit on pay per view.
Oh man, listen, bro. Ain't nobody talking about this. Everybody talking about Bud. Everything's Bud. Everything is Bud. And right under that is Shakur.
Yeah, I call him the cute champion. He's a cute little kid.
They call it because Shakur, you know what I'm saying? Because Devin's at 140 finna fight Regis now. So it's Devin May. I seen a motherfucker.
Who you think gonna win that fight?
According to the internet here, which of course could be wrong, it says Charlo's getting 1.5 million guaranteed.
What? That's it?
That's his regular.
This is undisputed, man. Holy cannoli.
Yo, listen.
Yo.
They got no money.
They're gonna be they're gonna try to say the back end.
And it also says that if Canelo wins, he could get up to 50 million.
What kind of shit is that?
Listen, of course he getting 50 million because he signed a 3 fight.
Yeah, I know. But look, my thing is, damn, they could at least give Paulo 10 million at least or something.
Now listen.
Well, I mean, the 1.5 is his guarantee. So if he this is all internet shit, so we don't know if this is real or not. But
no, they're talking about the back end. There's other money involved. You know?
Listen. You ain't buying me no brohams or none of that shit and be like, that's no lie.
If the pay-per-view sells well, he can probably make about 6 million
maximum.
I
need the DTS. You ain't getting me no broham, bro. You heard?
Okay, all right. So Caleb Plant with 1 belt got up towards 10 million.
Look at that. Oh my goodness.
You're getting the Merlot broham.
Caleb. That was like guaranteed for Caleb.
Charlo's getting the Merlot broham.
Yeah, that's sad, man. 1.5. Oh, that's sad.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
For real, man. That's no good, man.
Hold on. Wait. Stop. Hold the press. Hold the motherfucking press. All right.
Man.
Guarantee. Hold on. Guaranteed. Charlo's getting 1.5 to fight Canelo.
Oh my goodness.
Right? And he's actually somebody, right?
He's undisputed.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna take it somewhere real quick, right? I'm gonna see what y'all think about it.
I just told you,
this is what happens when you're thirsty for a fight for 10 years and you just want that fight so bad and you don't fight anybody else like that. You end up getting 1.5 in a Merlot broham.
I just told you. So it's just like the drug game. Some blocks you ain't gonna get no money.
Now check this shit out, right? How do you feel about Frank Martin turning down that $1 million talking about it ain't enough and nigga you ain't never made $1 million? But Charlo,
but it's not enough because Shakur was gonna embarrass him, so I don't blame him. You know,
he ain't made nothing close to that.
Yeah, but the embarrassment, man, he don't want to go through the embarrassment for nothing. You know?
Hold on, I'm giving you 4 times than you ever made.
Hey.
And a chance at a belt.
Yo, look. Try to renegotiate. Ask for 1.5. You know? Shakur's gonna embarrass him just like my people's Keyshawn was gonna embarrass him. That dude Frank is just a big mouth dude, man. That's all he is, man. You know?
Listen. What I'm telling you is,
I know it's the most money he ever made. I know, but what I'm trying to say, Smoke, is look, it was
wait. Not just that. He agreed to all the terms.
So why he backed out?
Because he found out. Listen, they gave him what he wanted, right?
Uh-huh.
But then he found out how much Shakur was getting.
Well, I mean, but that's what negotiation means.
They already, his people had already negotiated for him and everything.
So why he didn't bring that up? Huh?
He did. He said
he knows he's gonna lose. He knew he was gonna lose.
Look. This is like a recording contract. You can't beef later on down the line because you get what you negotiate. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So,
You got what you asked for.
so what I'm getting is my business. You got what you asked for.
And listen, allegedly, according to Shakur, he found out how much Shakur was getting because Shakur was like, listen, I'm getting this, you getting this. Listen, nigga, you ain't nobody.
The court did more to him, so what's the deal?
That's what the fuck I'm saying.
You know?
It's a means to an end. If you believe that you're gonna win, you take the short money on this fight because you know in the next fight you're gonna get paid. That's what Devin Haney did with Kambosos.
That's how you do it. That's how the game goes.
But that's only if you believe in yourself. See, Frank Martin, he knows he's gonna lose. He knows he's gonna lose to Shakur.
I like that. Yo, you hear? He sound like Lord of the Rings. I like that point you just made. That's a fact. It's all about you. All about you, baby. You heard?
Yeah. I'm about to tell you. This is also what Frank Martin did before the WBC mandated this fight.
Nothing.
No. He said that Shakur should have took the 25% that Devin offered him.
He should have.
But he
should have called the bluff. That was probably a bluff. So if he called it, he's like, all right, I'll take that.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why it was a bluff.
They would have come up with some other excuse.
Listen, when Shakur went to the WBC and mandated that he fight that Devin fight him, and then if they mandate the fight, it's probably 70-30, 65-35.
Well, listen to this. I would have took the 25% and told them, look, now when I do him dirty, y'all guarantee me a super fight with such and such.
Bro, he was going to 140 no matter what.
All he had to do was accept the offer. They would have fucking come up with some other excuse and expose themselves. They don't want Haney. They don't want Haney to fight Shakur.
He was going to 140 no matter what. If it wasn't a tank fight for the big check to get knocked the fuck out at 135, he was going to 140 no matter what. Real talk. That was it. Devin. He was going to 140 no matter what after the Loma fight. If it wasn't tank, going to 140.
Wow.
140. Big money. He gonna go up there. He think he can go up there because I've been saying it. He think he can go up there. He can take a belt, and then he can probably the biggest money fight up there. 2 fights. Him T.O., him Ryan. Those are the biggest fights. Who
you think will win out of Ryan and T.O.?
T.O.
Yeah, I think so.
T.O. for sure.
I think so too.
Ryan is a shitty fucking boxer, bro. What has that guy ever done?
Hey, listen, I'll tell you another coach that said the same shit we say.
Look, if that left hook don't work for him, he runs out of tools.
Listen, Coach Calvin
and then he quits.
T.O. can fight. T.O. can fight, bro. T.O. can fight, man. T.O. can fight without all the bullshit distractions and everything. Get that
T.O.
shit
is a
out.
very athletic guy. He's got extreme like his muscle control and his body, the way he does those flips and shit. Like, bro, that's a real like talent. Do I like him? Do I like him? No,
I don't
like him. I think he's a fucking idiot.
Like that.
T.O.'s an idiot, but he has talent.
Like that.
Ryan's got nothing. Ryan's a pussy.
Like I don't even to talk about Ryan fight. Like listen, I didn't think T.O. was gonna beat Josh Taylor like that. But after he got those 2 fights in, now
He
he's
beat him on athleticism.
But he beat the shit out of him though.
Yeah, but because he's more athletic and Taylor was fucking on layoffs and fucking around too much, and he let the young, athletic guy beat the shit out of him. That's what happened.
But T.O. got a glass jaw though.
You think so? T.O. got a glass jaw?
Why? Because he got dropped by Kambosos?
He gets hurt.
Kambosos can't punch for shit. So yeah, you might be right.
I'm trying to tell you. No.
Listen though. Listen. And I went back and watched it. That was great punch placement.
A fact.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. We know can't nobody. I think Tevin Farmer just knocked somebody out with a one-hitter quitter, bro.
A nice. He sidestepped him and threw that left. See what I'm saying?
So, and you know that motherfucker. He
hit like a pillow.
The original pillow fist was that.
Look.
I wouldn't say T.O. has a glass jaw. Perhaps I would say he's susceptible to like getting knockdowns.
Yeah.
Because I haven't really seen him get knocked out like that, like Amir Khan type knockouts.
Yeah.
But he will go down if you touch that chin. He's going down, but he'll probably get up though.
Ryan, he definitely has an aluminum foil jaw.
He got aluminum foil body.
That's what I was gonna say.
He got aluminum body. I'm gonna tell you
too much. He does a lot of cocaine.
I ain't never been in the ring. I've been punched in the stomach before a few times because I've been in some fights. But a lot. Listen, I'm just saying. He didn't want to get up. He could have got up. He knew what the was when he felt. He listened.
He admitted it, Papa. He admitted it, bro. Like he said, I could have gotten up.
He hurt more than that punch to the chin. Real talk.
But he knew if he got up, he was just gonna get beat up even worse. So he just fucking quit.
He could have waited till 9 and got up. You know?
He did wait till 9. He did.
No. He didn't wait till 9. He stayed down till 10 and then got up.
No.
Immediately. He got up immediately at 10. Because he could have gotten up at fucking 7 if he really wanted to.
It was 8. Listen. It was 8. 9. It was a full 9. 9.
He was standing up.
Listen. He said 9. They was about he was getting to say. He started doing this. It's over there, nigga. 10. He was like, yeah, 9. Yeah. It was a full 9 count. He got up after the full 9. Before I watched it, that motherfucker said 9. That motherfucker was like, nigga, you can count to 990 goddamn 9. I'm not getting up till you say 10. I'm not going nowhere. Word.
He took the wind out of him. Took everything out of him. You know, those body shots hurt, man.
They do. You ain't prepared. And, another thing, like when I was watching The Trainer, because I'll be real with you, I was bigging up the fight because everybody was like, "Yeah, this is." I was like, "Man, I don't know why y'all." Okay, so obviously for some reason, you people think that Ryan has a chance. Okay, I'll go with it. All right, cool. I say Tank probably gonna knock him out, later on in the round, some shit. I was like, man, Tank gonna fuck this boy up really, really bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ryan had no chance in that fight. There was no way he was winning that fight.
I don't
He's not a
know.
real boxer, bro. He's a fucking YouTuber. He's a fucking Instagram model.
Model. He's a model.
But Mark Nash, what's good? What's good, Mark Nash? But I feel like it was good for the culture of boxing, so it bring more eyes to the sport now. But I was just like, man, okay, all right. But the fact that certain people thought Ryan had a chance, I was like,
Yeah,
Delusional.
that's because of them bullshit knockouts with the left hook and all that, man.
yo,
It's like
hey, listen,
casual boxing fans who
man,
are
listen,
fans
I'm about to put you on this
celebrities,
so casual. I'm about to put you on
celebrity
this
fans.
so much of being casual.
He's got 2 million Instagram followers.
Yeah, oh my fucking god, they watching
Gives
all.
a fuck? What does that matter when you get in
They
the ring and
watching
you're
this shit
fighting?
right here, like yo, you see how fat? Yo, I swear to God, listen, I'll tell you right now.
It don't mean nothing.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you a kid can fight his ass off. You heard him about fighting. You heard him. You know he can fight. So he should have known better. When I asked him, I was looking at him like with the Laval's son, Lil Laval, LR.
Yeah, I heard about him. Yes,
He can fight his ass off.
I heard.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you really think he got a chance against Tank? He was like, yeah. I was like, Instagram. I was like, bro, you got a better chance against Tank than this motherfucker because you really think you can go in there and do something. He about to get fucked up, bro. Oh my God, I'm telling you, this shit was funny as hell. I'm telling you, this shit was funny as hell, man. That nigga had no chance.
That was a mismatch, man. You know, it's all good. Sometimes it happens.
No, yeah, Mark, we ain't disrespectful. We just keep it real. Like after the fight's over now. Now we can be real. This is like a case after niggas done already. Like, all right, nigga, we knew you was already a snitch. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, Smoke. Me and you. We done set our vows about the Boo Boo Benavidez fight, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not a Boo Boo fan, man. I'm 1000% with David. You heard? I'm just being honest.
I'm taking Boo Boo because I believe he got to do something.
He got to try to do something. He got to knock somebody out. You know?
Hey, look, hey, live. My nigga Mark Nash TV said he said Ryan was a 15-time national champ. His record was 215-15. He said that's not easy, fam.
That has nothing to do with the pro ranks. Nothing to do with it. Totally different. Nothing to do with it. Good point, though. Good point, though.
Good point. I mean, yeah, it's you know what it is like. When people say believe in your own right, that's when it becomes real.
Look. You see the combinations he throws when he's shadow boxing. Of course, he had all those wins in the amateurs because that's the type of fight style you have to fight. In the pros, you have to think. You have to be poised. You have to set your opponent up. So it's a big difference.
He only got one loss as a pro. That's right. He only got one loss as a pro. Now, my whole thing is Mark Nash is that the way that they groomed him, I don't like it because I don't know. Maybe it was him not saying because I can't say his promoter wasn't saying like, yo, this Devin Haney fight, this fight, that fight, take this fight, because he was one of the four kings. That's probably like 4 or 5 years ago now, like 3, 4 years ago. He wanted one of the four kings with him, T.O., Tank, and Devin.
Oh my God, 4 kings.
My guys were supposed to be able to knock off, the Grand Master, which was Loma. One of them niggas was supposed to do it, and to be truly honest, it wasn't supposed to be T.O.
I called him the Hollywood Square. That's what I call
it. Whatever. But it was one of those four was projected to be the ones to knock off Lomachenko, or Lomachenko was just gonna step on them four and go ahead. And, you know what I'm saying? That was the damn. In my eyes, that's how I saw it.
Yeah, but look, see, with Ryan, if the proper teacher would have got with him and showed him how to use that speed with proper combinations to set the opponent up, with his power, he could have been a much better champion. You understand what I'm saying?
But he changes. He keep changing. I mean, I don't know what trainer this is that he's had. Like, if Derrick James is gonna be the guy in his corner for the fight, like this is like his third that I know that he's been to go fuck with.
Yeah, but if you're not gonna work on his flaws and condition him and get them together, what use are you? I mean, like, you're defeating the purpose. It's all about, if you change your trainer or whatever the case is, it's all about getting with the next trainer so he can work on your flaws and y'all can perfect your flaws and you can move further. You understand what I'm saying? It's not about moving to the next trainer because he has a name and things of this nature. Nah, that's not what it's about. Somebody has to be able to perfect your flaws. If you don't know how to shoot your jab proper, somebody has to show you how to deliver your jab proper. If you don't know how to move your head proper, somebody has to show you this, because this is why you moving on. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, H, you still there?
It makes sense to me.
No, I'm just being honest, man. So that's why you moving on, right? I mean, why you moving to the next trainer? To do the same thing?
Yeah, he doesn't have, like, how we were talking about Kevin Rooney earlier with Tyson?
Right.
He doesn't have a guy like that brought him up, that really showed him how, to be a champion.
How to be a champion.
He's never been a champion. He's a celebrity.
Yeah.
Yes, he had a good amateur record. He had a good amateur career. You know, but ever since then, he's been resting on those laurels and getting his ass whooped in the one big fight he ever had. He fought one good fighter and lost. So he's 0-1 in my opinion.
That's a fact. Because, he hasn't proved himself. So my thing is, now he's with Derrick James or whatever. What is he going to do now that he wasn't doing?
I think that's a terrible trainer for him. It's totally the wrong style. I mean, he had Reynoso. He was with Goosen. If anybody I thought could whip him into shape, it would have been Goosen, because he's a tough trainer. But Ryan doesn't listen, bro. He's too much of a fucking diva to listen to a guy like Joe Goosen.
The way that Goosen was talking, I was like, he trained himself, and you're a Hall of Fame trainer. You talking about he trained himself?
Oh,
Goosen, like, you gotta, like, see, I be listening to like I can't get into the spots and shit. So when people get the interviews, I listen for the real gems. And when Goosen was like, he training himself. He not that type of fighter that can train him fucking self. Who the fuck does Ryan Garcia think he is?
Look, the fighter inside the ring don't see his mistakes. Who's seeing his mistakes? Nobody, I don't understand that right there.
He wasn't listening. That's what the fuck I'm telling you. So, after a while, Goosen ain't about to keep. He not listening.
He was hard-headed. He said he was hard-headed.
Yeah, I'm not about to keep beating the wall
Well, that's why, and that's why, that's why he got his ass whooped.
I'm gonna listen, nigga. What's about to happen is I'm about to get my check
And
and
send you on your way.
then you on your way. You see with Derrick James now. Canelo, listen. Canelo and them told him, come back when you serious.
Who you think he's real fast? Because I'm getting ready to slide, man, because the first fight getting ready to come on in a few minutes. Listen, so who do you think he should fight? He's with Derrick James, so who should he fight?
Rolly.
Who?
He should either fight Rolly, or if it's not Rolly Romero, he should fight for that belt. I think he's fighting for that belt.
But
Rolly.
that'll be very short lived because
Rolly.
as soon as he comes up against the Matias or any of the other champions, he's gonna fucking lose again. And even Rolly might beat him. To me, that Rolly has a chance to beat Ryan.
I was gonna say he's gonna lose against Rolly.
Yeah, that's possible. But of all the champs at 140, Rolly's like the only one he has any kind of chance against. And Matias will fucking destroy Ryan.
But if I'm not mistaken, somebody said, I don't know how true it is. I think Rolly might be in what's that shit called? Remission. And his belt is they fight. He can fight for that belt.
What do you mean?
I think that the belt that Rolly won.
Well, they stripped the guy who was the champion to give it to him, and he barely got by that old man he was fighting. Wasn't that him? He got that gift.
Yeah, he got that gift. It's something with that, and I think that Ryan is able. I think they're trying to get Ryan.
It seems like they're setting it up for Ryan to get that title.
Mm-hmm.
But Rolly might fuck around and crack Ryan on the chin, bro. You never know. Rolly's kind of retarded. He's like a slow, short bus type dude, but he can punch. If he catches Ryan, bro, Ryan's gonna be in trouble. Ryan needs to fucking take his shit more seriously and like become like, you know how Crawford, we always say, is like he lives the boxing lifestyle. Ryan is doing the exact opposite of that.
Okay. For the four guys that have the belts, Matias, Rolly, Regis, and Tio. Okay.
Yeah.
Who the fuck do you think has the better chance of Ryan getting a win against?
Rolly.
Okay, so then that's who he's got to fight, bro. There's nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way that Rolly can get his ass whipped and then get a fucking title fight at a different weight class.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And Ryan not get the same thing. And he may supposedly, you know what I'm saying, bank off of that. Like, come on, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Rolly is the weakest link. He's the cherry pick title for that weight class for anybody who wants to fucking get a title. Haney should probably fucking fight Rolly instead of fucking Regis. That's more dangerous.
He saw something. That's what he said.
Hey, yo, I'm getting ready to slide, but listen, we need to come on tomorrow so we can discuss the aftermath. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was good chopping it up with you guys.
Yeah, definitely, man. Good meeting with you, man. I want to continue to talk to you, man. You know, you got boxing sense. I like that. You know?
How about you pull up?
I always,
you know?
He just cut out. That's that bullshit. Yeah, always pull up.
So, yo, tomorrow, man. You heard?
Yeah, I'm gonna be here. We definitely gonna do it.
Yeah, tomorrow Sunday. I ain't doing nothing tomorrow. I'm off, man. You know?
Yeah.
All right. It's been real.
I hit you up. I send you the link. Everything be.
All right. Peace.
Yeah. Well, getting late. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. We about to get I just wanted to get the Lord of the Rings. Oh yeah, this what's up, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your internet failed. StreamYard kicked me out while y'all niggas was. I'm glad I had y'all niggas up here cooking, cause you know what I'm saying? Shit be crazy. But I had fun. This was fun. Everybody, you know, get their takes on how they feel the fight gonna go. And I hope y'all have fun. Cause you know, this is what it's really about, to come over here and everybody have different takes and everybody respect each other, respect their opinion, and just keep going. Cause that's, if you out here to give your thoughts and takes on what's going on with what you know and other people don't know and how they feel about it. And these guys usually be right when they talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm taking a big chance betting on Boo Boo. Like, the same bet that Dave Benavidez on this fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I do with Lord of the Rings though. But just to have fun with it and come up here, and because this don't pay me, bro. I do this shit because I think people like be doing other shit and they want to be like, well, who got time to? Well, I got a little time to you know, give you about 2 hours. I gave you 2 hours. I've been giving niggas hour. You know what I'm saying? Pushing 2 hours right here. So to all these other niggas, man, and like, stop that. All you niggas that's getting a couple of bucks for doing this shit, and the niggas that you getting a few dollars, you know what I'm saying? At least promote the boxing. Y'all niggas talking about y'all niggas talking about this nigga. Y'all talking about him. He already fought. Talk about these two niggas. Because you know the nigga that's on the right standing with Diddy James, you know he watches everything on YouTube. And if you got a big following, he watches you blown up ass niggas. And he watches you niggas not even talk about him. You stupid motherfuckers. One of the biggest fights in history, and y'all not talking about it. You're talking about how y'all niggas really hurt and lost a lot of bread because Bud spanked Earl. Get over yourself, man. You niggas is trash, man. Get your game up. And it's really, and you know what? It's too late because it's over for you. You know what I'm saying? I hope you niggas know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Because if you ain't even got that, you fucked up. Because guess what? I know somebody.
On these niggas. Come on, let's go. I can't believe you tried it again. You little fucking faggot. You gonna recruit the show that's gangsta in New York. I mean, I hope they're gangsta. So can't be riding with you, ain't he? Can't be serious. Shoulda knew you niggas was birds of the same feathers. Clones to every rapper in the game. Those don't sound like shit is disgusting. And I'm not due for the bullshit, dog. Stack bundles. Yo, when I met you at L. Odom, you was a bitch. Got with the has-beens offspring, and both of y'all on my dick. Well, it's too late, fam. The young dawn's buzzing like intercoms already, and y'all niggas is trash. Trying to understand. I guess you're Nas and he's Jay, or he's 50 and you're A. Well, the whole shit is gay and not adding up, and I'm tired of doing the math. Y'all niggas is trash. Use a disgrace to 40. Far from a hoodlum, I have share in the hoodlum. Come back to your hood and finish what he started. And you came crying to me with your soft ass. Y'all niggas is trash. And Fab got your little man bitter. Snags Matola's new bitch like Mariah and Glitter. And his boss a snitch. We ain't forget and we not letting it pass. Y'all niggas is trash. Call yourself the pony, so watch how horse the game. Not my fault you got lost in it, man. You missed your generation. And I'm leading this when I'm feasting on y'all fast. Y'all niggas is trash. You're not a part of my circle, so wanna knock the star for square. Not a chance, niggas, I'm still here. Saying my name on these tapes is only free promotion and getting me more ass. Y'all niggas is trash. Niggas screaming Southside and you're soft and it won't ride. No matter what y'all do, Clue ain't fucking with you. And see, envy my man, so don't bite the hand that feeds you. I know you mad, y'all niggas is trash. Still repping the rock, the riot, we squad up. No matter the block, we fucking the squad up. But I ain't into the threats. I'm still in Screamless City. You feeling gully, then see me. Y'all niggas is trash. That niggas is trash, man. You don't get this little widget looking like nigga, I'll smack his head off, man. I got love for the South Side, though. Oslo.